Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity, the White March. We are in the Iron Flail, the command post. And after we freed, we talked to Commander, he decided to leave. We freed these people that he was holding, the delegates. A whole bunch of noise started. And yeah, but in the interim, I discovered, have been complaining about my two new characters not being able to do anything. And it's because where was this at? I stumbled across it. No, I can't find it again. But there's a place where you can change their the AI. God, where was that at? No, I can't find it again. That is just so weird. Yeah, there's a place where you can change the AI, and so I changed
Zawa is ready
for them. Gosh, dang it, where was it? Anyway, so they should be reacting now. I hate it when I do stuff and then I can't remember. I wish I could remember. I wish I knew how to unlock these. I'm sure it probably some of my, when I'm updating their abilities, I'm not clicking on these for like I should, but anyway. And also I watched Colonel RPG. I'm way ahead of him in the White Forge, and he left the White Forge because he got tired of the riddles for a while. He doesn't feel that they belong in the game, so he found out how to activate the Gray Sleeper, which is something I would not have known. Maybe it's in here? No, I don't know. Anyway, so
Zawa is ready.
He's got the Gray Sleeper, and what you have to do is it's everything that activates this is in the Deerwood. So once we leave here, we're going to go to the Deerwood and get this activated for him, because from what I understand, it really has some amazing abilities once it's activated. Okay, so let us leave here. I have no idea what's going to happen when we go. It's waiting for us outside. God, I wish I could remember how I did that AI again. Oh my gosh. That's the character. That's inventory. That's just that. Oh, whatever. I'm just so old. My brain just can't handle it. Okay. So let us see what's going on out here. It sounds like we're under attack, that the Iron Flail was attacked by some kind of army, a horde. Okay. The Iron Flail. So, these are what? These are the Eyeless hammer? They're vessels. Okay. And look at how big they are in relation to us. Okay, so what do we do here? And I also know that I'm just not using my spells like I should. I think these games have a tendency to give us way too much to deal with sometimes. And I get used to my 2 or 3, and that's all I want to deal with. All right. And you are going to do... It's probably not going to do anything until we actually... This is animacy or something far fouler, if not.
This is Anim.
Yeah, we already got that. We already know what you're going to say. So, he's immune to blinded, charm, confused. See, I don't use the confused. And, yeah, Colonel RPG, he uses a lot of different stuff that I don't. What is this? The target becomes paralyzed, afflicted with boiling. Let's try that and see.
Mancy, or something far fouler if not.
Okay. So we just got kicked away. Where are you at? Did you? Oh, you got knocked over. You did. Okay, everyone got knocked over. So you... Let's see if you can do knockdown on him.
Hey.
Okay. Nope. Doesn't look like it's gonna work. Maybe this would be a good time to use our bugs. Distract him a little bit, huh? What do you have? Barbaric blow. Are we making any damage on them? Problem is we got in here, and how do we get out of here now? And you're still down. Why are you still down? He's prone. For 5.8 seconds. Okay. Maybe you need better do, what am I thinking of? There is a, what is the one that, not that. The concentrated, here we go. But he's in. Okay. Are you still down? Yes, you are. Come on. All right, girl. Are you down? I think you are too. So wood beetle. That's Durance. She's the only one that seems to be standing because I'm even down, I believe. Where am I at? That's Anu. That's Durance. That's me. Oh, he is up. Okay. Blinding strike. Where are you going? Okay. You're still down there? Really? Almost up. Almost up. What else do you have? You have Barbaric Yell. That's not going to terrify him, I don't think. Unconscious, sickened. Well, maybe it will. Whoa, don't be doing that fire on us. You better do... Are you up now? Yes, you are. Come on. Let's get you some shit going on here. Well, that was kind of wasted, but we did get him killed. Okay. Alright, me. Where am I at? I need to come over here. Start backstabbing him. Is he gonna blow up or what? Okay. Woo! As the last Magfolk falls, a tide of essence sweeps through the ether. It washes over you, and you find yourself in the memories of the Eyeless. So we gained 2,800. The hulking creatures surround you. Their semen-wrapped skeletons clanking and screeching in the semi-darkness. Their bodies fill the air with the tang of metal and the musk of sweat. The cavern in which you stand, it looks like a cavern anyway. Well, I'm sorry, the cavern in which you stand. God, I can't even read. The cavern in which you stand, it looks like a cavern anyway, glows with a dim ambient light. Still flashes as the Eyeless shift and stir. They stamp their feet and groan in rasping metallic voices. Their restless energy prickles at the back of your neck. Interesting drawing of them. Look at how huge they are. And in the echoing rumble, you hear something familiar. It's the pounding noise from your dream, the harbinger of a terrible army. You begin to wonder how many Eyeless are crowded around you. You suspect there must be scores of them, maybe more. It's difficult to tell how far back this chamber goes, or where it is. Ahead you see a glint of light. It might be an exit. Already, however, the vision is starting to fade. I think we should investigate the glint of light. You push past the lumbering Eyeless and cling to the wilting shreds of the vision. The light up ahead is blinding. After the dark of the cave, you rush toward it even as it fades into a pale blur. You can't see where you are, but you hear a cold wind whistling through the gap and feel a spray of moisture sting your cheeks. So it's along a coastline maybe, or up in the mountains where it's snowing? The vision ends, returning you to the frozen and blood-churned mud of the fort. Derek appears to have taken some blows. Yeah, he was the commander of the Iron Flail. There is a purpling bruise along his temple, and his armor is dented in several places. He looks rather dazed. I don't blame you, I do too. What is this laying on the ground? That's not one of the Eyeless. They were huge.
Those things, they came from all sides. The delegate... No, you were right. The visions are true.
Derek looks you over. Yeah, I hate to tell you that. I am usually right more than not.
You fought well. And I am glad to see you have come through in one piece, even if I regret the loss of my men.
See, now we could have killed him and his men, but we decided to be diplomats, so I'm hoping this will work in our favor down the road.
I'll take what's left of our forces. Those that will follow me further up the mountain. We should be prepared when those monsters return.
You can detect them if we work together. Good luck, Commander. Just stay out of my way. Go on then, please. No. We can defeat them if we work together.
I have seen already that there is little you can't accomplish.
Derek bows his head and turns to the road. Really? You don't want to join me and help? Well, okay.
You don't mess around when you make enemies, do you?
Those things sure seemed angry for something that's got no face.
I love Eater. All right. Lovers. Okay, this was... So a priest of Andara and a crew of greedy sailors were all it took to row Kana out to the spot where whatever these goddesses, ghosts, whatever, were singing. Unfortunately, the chaos of the storms overturned the little small boat. Kana, the priest, and the sailors were all plunged deep into the grace of whatever. Miraculously, most of them emerged in a great sea cave near Barda. Though the entrance of the cave was hidden from the surface, the interior held wonders that had not been seen for generations. Sunken warships, trade vessels, and remnants of the unlucky travelers that had fallen victim to the grace in the past. Kana and the raging group discovered a tribe of survivors that had persevered in the caves through cannibalism and limited raiding. Their extensive time in the cave had left them unintelligible and wild. Though some attacked the crew of the recently sunk boat, Kana was able to scare the others off. Eventually, the group found their way to a pile of bones that contained the remains of Alisa and Pelham, whatever. The Underite priest buried the pair together and performed a service over the bodies. With that, the spirits retreated from the world and toward the beyond. So what did we get? We got a Copper Lover's Ring. Swap endurance. And... Oh, so you have to... You have to have two people wearing these, and then they swap endurance. Paired character. Do we have any paired characters? We don't have any paired characters. Interesting. Okay, so journal. The Forgotten Army. Find out how to call off the army. Here we go. One of the stalwart delegates was a financial worshiper who killed herself before she could. Yep, we already knew that. If I can reach the room, I may be able to stop an invasion before it begins. The abbot also mentioned that someone called a. Okay, we already know that too. The rising tide. Okay, so was that the Iron and Flame? Also can and I can in the temple, Crucible Keep. No, these are all stuff that's outside of the White March. Black Oath. By reading how to, I learned of the circumstances leading to his death. I have to go to Direfeld. Risk Intolerance. Okay. I don't know what it was that updated when I couldn't hear it. Anyway, so we didn't get to take anything off those bodies? Well, that's not right. Let me go back into... Are we leaving? I wanted to... Okay, I thought we were going back into the... How did we end up here? I wanted to talk to the delegates. And let's get back on fast mode, peoples. Really? Are we not fast? There we go. Come on, over here. I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, here they are. Okay, I had to come... Okay, So what did we get from them? Stuff we can make interesting. All right, let's see if we can talk to the delegates. Yeah, and hello to some of my new followers. I've got new subscribers on my channel. Do any of you want to talk? Well, nope, I guess no one wants to talk. Didn't I get into this? I guess I didn't. Oh, it's camping supplies, and I've already... Yeah, okay, never mind. Alright, that was a wasted trip here. So, we are going to go to Sistinen? Or is something going to show up when I try to leave here? You know, because we had that barrel of... where was that at? It's not here now. There was those logs that were sitting here that were highlighted when we were looking around before. I see they're not here now. Interesting. Okay. Come on, I'm clicking on it. Aren't you gonna let me go? What do I have to do? Here. Okay. We need to go back to... We need to go back to the Deerwood. I want to get his, and we need to go over here to the first place that we came in at. This is that part of the riddle about the Audra swirling around. I never would have got this riddle. I mean, I thought I have done pretty well with the riddles, especially since I was able to get into yep, here we go. See, this is the swirling otter that was part of the or is it just his? I know. Decipher the first verse of the poem. Seek the whirling agent made of copper Audra stone. Awaken first your essence so that you may atone. Well, I'm the one who awoke, not him, but he's the one who's got it, so... The S-Stork seems to hum as it nears the Inwigian machine. Something arcs between the steel blade and the Audra core of the ancient device. The voices in the S-Stork grow quieter, and the weapon feels more powerful. New writing appears along the blade. Okay, so the Great Sleepers will decipher the second verse. New verses blaze. They read, find the sun-kissed hillocks where the dead folk sleep. Rest beside their wasting flesh. Inspect what dreams you reap. This I probably might have figured out, because it sounds like it's next to a cemetery. Obviously. And I believe there's only one cemetery, and it's in Eastonwood. Easterwood? Is that what it's called? The font is a little too small for me to read it, so that's why I'm unsure. Esternwood. Okay, so then you have to go up to the cemetery, which is up here. And this is probably why it's the graveyard. This is probably the reason why it's marked. So let's get on up here. We have things that need to be done while we're here. Maybe we'll just go ahead and do them. Okay, and then we're supposed to sleep. So let us go ahead and sleep. The loamy soil squishes underfoot and something invisible seems to rise from it. You detect essence, faint and barely perceptible, drifting up from the graveyard. The gray sleeper seems to feed on it, and the strange voices grow quieter still. Another verse gleams in the still. Okay, so the damage is going to keep going up, 20 to 29, which is actually pretty good. The speed is slow. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Cannot be unequipped. 10% chance to cast Paralyze and hit. Okay. Grants slow spirits. Chance to cast Invoke Vessels or hit. This is Invoke Vessels. Summon a Dougal. So this is, I think it happens as soon as on hit or critical hit. What is slow spirits? 6% attack speed, move speed. That's something to think about if I remember he has it. That's the thing. Okay, so the last verse is the final part of the poem shines along the blade. Fingers of the world, Audra strong and whole, kneel before the pillars, bring order to your soul. Well, the only place that has Audra... So let's get out of here. Can I get out up here? Yes, I can.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I know, we're getting there. Was I too far away? Oh, Manila wants to speak. We will speak to you after we get this taken care of. So the only place that has those fingers is Katanua. I've had people message me, make comments on some of my older videos, and they ask me how I did this or did that. I'm sorry, I'm old. My brain doesn't remember. It's been over.
Is another foreign
If it's been
colony.
over a year old, I'm not going to remember. So sorry. All right. What are you doing here? What are we doing? Waiting on your orders, milady. Well, you're standing there stuttering really weirdly. Okay, so we've got Crucible Knight, Mercenary, Something You Want. Oh, he must be the guy that I hired. Waiting on your orders, milady. Okay, so where is this at? There is... I'm trying to make it small. Come on. Here they are. These, I guess I never saw this as a hand. And it is. Here's the fingers. And on this side is the thumb. And it makes sense because this is where old Anua was at. Was down in here. Okay. One side of the pillar is green. Graven with hundreds of wars and Ridges. See, and that there should have told me that's what it was, but yeah, whatever. Okay, a deep and mighty power emanates from the outer pillars. It resonates in the gray sleeper. Kneel. As you kneel, the voices in the gray sleeper reach a low, peaceful harmony. A final surge of energy fills the battle, fills the blade, and the voices fall silent. You feel the curse snap like rotten cord. All right. So it's still only 5% chance to cast a twin. Oh, now we got another one. Okay, so the damage went from 20 to 25, which is good. It's still slow. Is it still bound to him? Yeah, it is. Can I unbind it? I don't know. So now it has a 10% chance to cast paralysis on hit or critical. Grants soul spirits if I remember that. 5% chance to cast invoke vessels on hit, which we already knew that. And then also has chance to cast twin stones, which is pierce damage or crush damage. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So he's got additional damage with this now. Because if I remember right, the crossed eye rewards 35% experience, cross patch. What is this for? In the court of Bowing Ashes stands a towering Audra statue intertwined with living trees. Dating back to the Ingwithians, it is believed to represent an Orlan ruler of that lost empire. Through the natural progress of time has done some damage to it, the Ingwithians remember one act of vandalism against it from the early colonial days. During the chaos of the Broken Stone War, Adaria explorers ventured deep into Al Griffin, made their way to the court of Bowing Ashes, and scaled the statue to break loose a single eye, large as an Amana's head, and made a pure Audra ban. Most of the members of that band were captured and killed by the Glenfithians, but the eye was never recovered. In recent years, rumors have spread through the eastern reach that a new owner of the eye has been attempting to sell it through covert markets. And Famian, or at least 3 tribes, would reward anyone who recovered it. Okay, so we're going to assign... let's send you there. That seems to be your place. Do we have anything else that needs to be done? Okay. All right. Since we're here... let's see what's in that. And I need to get one more camping supplies. All right, so we got the gray sleeper done, yes. And I think it is worth it. And you wouldn't got that unless we actually went over to did the White March. So I'm hoping that'll help. Look at all this stuff that's... okay, here's all the rings. Let's give them to him for now. What do we have here? The rest of this is just stuff. Okay. And...
Hail and well met.
hail and well met. We just need to get some camping equipment. It's usually at the bottom. Here we are. Just need one. I probably have stuff to sell, but I'm not too concerned about it right now. Alrighty. So did I want to go on to the White March? Because I'd have to go back to Stalwart, right? Well, I also have other things to do there too. I mean, I do have to go back to Stalwart to tell Rosie that Mila is there. I found Mila.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I know. You guys keep saying that. Come on. So let's look at our journal here. The Black Oath. By reading Hattie's soil, learned of the circumstances leading to his death. The trio behind the killing are intent on tracking down Hattie's son at the mill in Direford. So we can go there. Let's go to, since we're here already, let's just get some of this stuff done before I go back to, yep, we're keeping our, oh, that's right, Manila wants to speak to us. So Direford is, where was that at? I remember, oh, this it, okay. So we're gonna be bopping around. Bop, bop, bop. We need to talk to Manila first. Manili, whatever her name is. Okay.
I guess we should be flattered that someone sent those things after us. But I would have preferred a card.
She wipes a slick of gore from her neck, sniffs at her blood-streaked hand, and shrugs. Well, we kind of missed that opportunity since I left already.
I'd heard rumors of the Eyeless, but I always thought that name was a metaphor.
Yeah, I would have too.
Though I would have called them Mace Hands of Doom, if anyone had asked me.
Their name doesn't matter. They'll fall by my hand all the same. Well, that is kind of aggressive. Well,
So this is the mysterious army you've been dreaming about, huh? It's a wonder you're getting any sleep.
that's why we're going to the Abbey, to stop them.
I'm regretting all of my decision-making up to this point. Still, I guess a suicidal plan is better than none.
Thought you'd be happy. You've been looking for the Abbey a long time.
I know, it's just... well, knowing that I'm finally close to getting rid of this memory, it feels like it's crowding my head that much more.
She paces and locks her fingers into her hair.
It's been with me for decades. Driven me halfway across the known world.
Sounds like an unhealthy relationship. Perhaps you need to get it off your shoulder. So it'd be easier if you just tell me what you remember. Yeah. She stops pacing and sighs.
You're right.
Take your time.
It was a war. Centuries ago, before Adiran unification.
She folds her hands in front of herself.
I was a soldier then. Led a campaign across the northern forests to subdue some of the outlying Kulklan villages. Brutal work.
I was a soldier. That lady I don't understand. What war?
This was 500 years ago, when Adir was a folk kingdom on one side and elven country on the other. They fought on and off before they joined. Now the folk and elven rulers marry to keep the peace.
Okay.
Right. The campaign lost a third of my forces to the forest, and another third to the elven scouts hiding in it. By the time we reached the first village, we'd crushed their defenses, and they'd bled us. Wasn't much more than children and the elderly left, but they spit on us when we marched into town.
A scowl twists her face. Her eyes are cold.
The village elders surrendered and offered us lodging in the old meeting hall. And when the sun set, they tried to burn it down around us.
Well, do you blame them?
They barely got a flame going, but that wasn't the point.
They betrayed you after surrendering. Seems serious to me. What was it?
In their defiance, I saw months more of pointless, bloody battle as we fought for the rest of the region. I had to break them. And I had to send a message to the rest of the villages.
Her hands shake as she raises them to cover her face.
So I nailed every last one of them to the trees around the town and left them there to die.
Wow. You killed those villagers to prevent more fighting? You've been a mercenary and a pirate in this life. Is that really so different? That's true. You can no reason to hold on to a memory from 500 years ago. Well, that wasn't you, Manila.
So I've tried to tell myself. Anyway, we should get going.
She shoulders her pack and you catch a glimpse of something unusual in it. A thick roll of cloth bound by leather. What's that?
Something I've been saving for better days.
She tucks it away. Okay. So here we are. I remember this place now. Yep, this is where the mill was at. Over here. Right? Wasn't there a mill? Oh, here it is. Here's the mill. I was thinking there was a mill in the very first place that we went to, not this one. Oh, come on, everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone.
no problem.
Okay, let's see if they're dead. Hopefully the son isn't dead. We weren't in time to stop him from killing the father and wife and the husband and wife. Excuse me. Put the blade down, boy. You scarcely know how to hold it. Hey, help me, please. They're insane. Sorry, I had to drink some water. One of the paladins takes a step to the side, swiveling to face you, and Eska, both. He sizes you up with a lazy sweep of the eyes. Well, who is this? Ah, the foreigner. You'll have to wait your turn. We have a contract to wrap up. I saw some of your handiwork back in Whitestone Hollow. You hear Eska gasp. Sebastian glances at him, a quiet smile forming on his face. Nasty piece of business that, but it's what the client wants. Eska here can tell you, Kit up and Stalwart love their petty feuds, forever at each other's throats. And a little Durgan still into the mix. Add a little Durgan still into the mix, and you have a great many jealous neighbors. But if a nice family like this one ends up on pikes, maybe they'll sit down to discuss things the next time around. I'm sure the town guards will see it that way. No need for excuses. I kill people all the time. That's a flimsy justification for murder. You used a drunk man as an excuse for bloodshed. You're pathetic. Exactly. Sebastian's smirk disappears. And who in the blazes are you, godlike? These sadistic games are beneath your order. I've been asked to save Eska. You won't stop me. Come and face a worthy opponent. Now, these sadistic games are beneath your order. What would you know about that? You're not one of us. You ever been in any kind of siege? I took down the torn bannerman. You notice the two paladins behind Sebastian exchanging looks. Sebastian follows your gaze. For an instant, his posture seems tense. Any fool can inflict violence without purpose. What if I buy out the contract? There's no reason to kill the boy. You snatched the opportunity to frighten a drunk man into believing he was to blame. Come and face a worthy opponent. You snatched the opportunity to frighten a drunk man into believing he was to blame. Yeah. He was to blame. You weren't there. You didn't see the relief on his face when I promised to make his problems go away. That's all they ever wanted from us. You're nothing but a spiteful cur. Do your friends agree? Silence follows. The paladins only look at you disdainfully. Sebastian laughs and gives a mocking shrug. Focus on the intruder. We'll kill the son after. Yeah. I could probably talk my way out of this if I would have selected the right dialogue. But I don't like you. You're not paladins. No, you're not paladins. At all. Okay. So are you... Here, I'm going after you because I don't like you. Ader, you go after this one. You go after this here too. You're going to come after this one.
Hey.
And then you are going to do your bouncing betties. Okay, what else you got? Let's do something different. Overwhelms anyone in the area of effect with a brilliant and bewildering. It doesn't. I think it's everybody, so we don't want that. Conceal Hot's parasitic stab creates a glowing quarterstaff of pure energy for the wizard to wield, granting a bonus. Yeah, because that's not. Oops. Come here. I meant to do that. I'm trying to do escape. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Wizard's double. Well, that doesn't really do too. Oh, this. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you can do all you want. What is this? This is the delayed fireball. Watching staff. This spell conjures a powerful quarterstaff that adds this deflection and pushes enemies away with a hobbled effect on each successful. Okay. I wanted to move you up first.
That's it.
Okay. That isn't what I meant to do. Here it is. The hobbling. Why are you attacking me? Oh, okay. Okay. Quit complaining, it's useless. All right. That gives a hell of a wallop. Eska stares at the fallen paladins. The dagger trembles in his hand. They told me that they killed my parents. Is that true? Well, at least you survived. Yeah, I'm sorry, Eska. I never believed Kern could stoop to this. That rotten bastard. Eska turns his head away, fist clenched. You hear a stifled sob. Kern sent me. He didn't intend for anyone to get killed. Who cares what he intended? I'm going to see to it he regrets everything he's done. Revenge is what started all of this. It's going to finish all of this too. Here, I am grateful you saved me. I am. I just wish you'd turned up sooner. Really? Huh. Just wished we turned up sooner, did you? So, the paladins have been dealt with. Kern will be waiting back at the Grief's Rest in Stalwart. I'm sure he'll want an update on the situation. Yeah, you didn't do good. Okay.
Indeed.
Is he still here, or did he leave? I don't see him here anywhere. Did he leave? I wouldn't leave my spot. I mean, that's petty. He left.
No
I'm
problem.
taking everything. Sorry. It's not like there's anything worth taking, but... He left. Okay. Alright, so the next stop is Mangra's place. I do remember that one. Where was this? She is at Minesta at the whiteboard. Okay, I have to go to Durgan's. A recent return the brooch to Oscar in Stalwart. Okay, I got a whole bunch of people I need to talk to. This is at Mangra's Faithful. There's a bounty there. I don't know where this other piece of his helm is at. Okay, so we need to go to Mangra's. Oh, he's at the Searing Falls. Searing Falls, okay. But I thought there was something we had to go to. I know there's another quest where we have to go like 3 different places for that forge hammer. Here it is, Searing Falls. This is going to be tough because this is going to be a bounty. It seems like these bounties get tougher and tougher. They are. Okay. So, it's been a while since I've been here. We know this cave. Oh, that cave is where there was the dragon. That's right. Alright, where are they going to be at? Not that big of an area. Oh, here they are. Priest of Mangra. Okay, so we do have them here. Got several of them. Okay, we have... it looks like they're all priests, too. So we need to get them stopped. Okay.
Zawa is
Alright, and you are going to do...
ready.
Okay. You need to do this right off the bat, because I see... You can do your... No more of these. Wow, I just got killed. Okay. Alright, you're gonna have to bring me back. Just a revive one. Warding seal generates a magical seal that explodes any blast of electrical energy when an enemy comes in contact with it. Let's do that. Okay. And this is Arcane Reflection, creates a field of arcane energy around the caster. No. Chain lightning, that's what I wanted to. Okay. You need to do revive. Where is the revive? I can never remember what it looks like. Oop. Hand of Will. Symbol of Magra emblazes the ground with the symbol of Magra, periodically causing burn and damage to enemies in the area and leaving them blinded. Oh, that'll work too. Okay. But I need the revive. Champion's boon. Restore. Revive. Here we go. I think you need to do yours. Okay. All right. Any of them getting even close to being dead? Nope. That delayed fireball isn't going to work well.
How may I help? Lava.
Okay. Y'all need to do your second wind here. Who are you? This is Eater. Can you get out of there? There I go down. Eater's almost dead. Okay. Barely injured. Well,
Too predictable.
I told you what to do and you didn't do it. Okay. We need endurance? I never know the difference between whether it's endurance or recovery. Oops, come here. Well, didn't do much good for her, did it?
I'm here.
Did you already do yours? No, you didn't.
Zawa is ready.
Okay. What do you have that you can do? Confusion.
How may I help?
Did it confuse them? Did confuse some of them. Alright. She's almost dead. I am dead.
Yes?
Okay. Come on, Alop. You gotta be doing something here.
How may...
Get him! Land him! Blow!
Ah, here we got a skeleton that came out. Okay, because he got... Alright. We need to get me back. Revive. Where's the revive? I should know it! I I can never remember which one it is. Is it this one? Here it is.
Ixi.
I don't think he can revive me. Nope. I think I'm too far gone. Okay. How many we have left? Let's do arcane. We got 3 left.
Zawa is ready.
For it!
This thing.
It's not working, is it? Is it not working? Let's try this one then. Come on.
Yes?
And let's see if we can. This might help a little bit. And let's do that staff thing again. That was pretty cool. Well, this is the chain lightning. Let's do that.
Curses!
Is it killing them or making any difference? Alright. What do you have here? What is this? The wizard summons a frightful bow that does corrosive damage to enemies and leaves them terrified. Each bolt of energy. Wow. Alright, come on.
How may I help?
How come it's not doing it? I'm clicking on it to do it, and it's not doing it.
I?
Okay. Now you want to do... Oops. Come on.
Ulu Sen!
All right, we're dying here. What do we have here? Wondrous Torment, Malignant Cloud, Torrent of Fire, a terrifying infernal flame around the caster, inflicting burn damage to everybody nearby. Well, we don't want that.
Drift Uligna!
Okay, do we do any more damage to him? Injured. Near death. Alright, we can get this one. Where are you on your bow? Okay. Come on. There we go. I won't say, geez, he must be slow. I thought this thing was near death. Come on, Eater. You need to do field triage. Allows the healing to be a small amount of health on an ally. No, we better not do that. It used to be if I hit escape, it would, what's this? Skyward kick.
Hey.
Cannot land a
Come on. They're almost gone.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Are we almost dead? He keeps saying near death, but yet he's not dead. Okay, we've got a couple of them that are almost near death. Oh.
Hi.
Is he dead now? Okay, he's dead now. I thought he was. What else can we do?
How may I help?
There, now he's dead. Alright. Oh my gosh. After everybody died. Okay.
Eh?
What do we got here? We got a head. We got the head. Okay, so we got the bounty. That it?
No problem.
Taxes collected. And I'm gonna go ahead and rest. Okay. Anybody got anything to say? Nope. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close down this episode, and when we come back, we will be going to what was that one? It wasn't the Burn to Memory, his better half. Ready the cannons, Iron and Flame. Bless the hammer at the shrines of Abaddon and Crucible Keep and First Fires. Okay, yep. So that's where we're going to be going to Defiance Bay to the Crucible Keeps in First Fire. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.